It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
Damn. My mic about to die. I gotta make this a quick one. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Plax, and I am back with another episode of the 3 on PLAXtv. And in this video, I am begging and pleading for somebody. The Pheonix Suns, the Indiana Pacers, the Detroit Pistons, anybody at this point, please let Bol Bol play. Please. Bol Bol is averaging 7 minutes a game this season with the Pheonix Suns, which is the lowest of all active players on the team. From guys with 10 days to guys that shouldn't even really be playing that much, Bol Bol is averaging the lowest amount of the lowest amount of minutes played throughout the entire team. And that's unfortunate. Bol Bol, in my personal opinion, has been misused, and I honestly feel like mistreated for his entire career. From Denver to Orlando to here to in Phoenix. I don't know if he played for another team in between, but from Denver to Orlando to Phoenix, he has just been misused and mistreated, and I just don't understand why. Because I see a lot of potential, and he's shown a lot of potential. Because when he's been given opportunities, a lot of times he's played very well. Like, he's put up decent numbers when he's given larger opportunities than what he's been given, and they've been few and far between, and he's performed, in my opinion. Frank Vogel, the coach for the Lakers, he was like, he said something along the lines of, we're gonna give Bol Bol a chance. Like, we haven't forgot about Bol Bol. He's gonna get a chance. But Chime, who was it? It was Chime. I want to say the right name. But Drew Eubanks and Chime Metu ahead of him so far, but they haven't forgot about Bol. Now, I could be wrong. You comment down below if you guys think I'm wrong. But I personally believe that Bol Bol is better than Drew Eubanks and Chime Metu. Those guys have been playing hard. Obviously, they earned their minutes. I'm not saying they didn't. But I personally feel like Bol Bol is better than both of those guys. And can probably, if given the proper minutes, can contribute more than both of those guys are contributing. I'm almost certain. I could be wrong. But and I'm not a betting person. I don't gamble. I don't like to bet people because anything can happen. But this is one of the things that I would bet on. You give those three guys 20 minutes against the same team, and I'm almost certain Bol Bol will play better than Chime and Drew Eubanks. That's just me personally. And I understand Bol Bol isn't the strongest, right? And I understand that, sometimes I've heard that his IQ isn't the greatest on the court, but how is he going to improve on IQ when he's not playing? Like, how do you expect him to improve on in-game legit IQ if he's not getting a chance to play? And that's just confusing to me. As far as the strength thing, regarding Wemby specifically, a lot of people saying he need to get in the gym. I was one of those people, but maybe that's to prevent him from getting hurt. Maybe he can't bulk up, because if he does, that may up his chances of being injured. Because I believe Porzingis tried to bulk up at one point, and he gets injured relatively frequently. Those guys are unrealistic. Like, they're tall, they jump high, they run fast. They shouldn't be playing the way they play, and they do. Their bodies don't really match how they play, so maybe bulking up isn't the best idea for those guys. But again, how is he supposed to work on his IQ, which is something he does need to work on, if he's not on the court, right? And at the end of the day, the kid is a unicorn, just like Wemby, Porzingis, and Chet Holmgren. I legitimately don't see too much of a difference between those three guys and Bol Bol. Originally, when he wasn't getting playing time in, I believe it was Denver, I was confused. But I was like, he's young. Maybe they don't want him to get hurt. The unicorn thing was still like new. So I was like, maybe they're just not upping his minutes so he doesn't get hurt. I understand that. When he went to Orlando, I was like, okay, Orlando's a perfect opportunity because at the time they weren't that good. They were a young team. He could get the minutes. He wasn't getting minutes there really. And I was just like, that's confusing. Okay, maybe it's the same situation, right? Maybe they're just like, okay, let's just get Bol Bol some reps and then we'll let him run free. And then he comes to Phoenix. They trade him. He comes to Phoenix and still not getting any minutes. And Phoenix is letting Drew Eubanks and Chime Metu play over him. And I'm just confused. I don't understand. I'm just confused. I don't understand that. I know I talk about conspiracies a lot on the R&P podcast and over here, but it feel like the kid's getting blackballed. Like, what did he do? What did he do? Because, the Spurs aren't doing that to Wemby. Wemby is I'm not saying he's Wemby because Wemby's supposed to be a generational talent. I understand that. But the Spurs aren't doing that to Wemby. OKC, even after he got hurt, he was out for a season because he was playing in the summer and he got hurt really bad. Chet Holmgren, OKC is still letting him play. He's playing big minutes. Porzingis is perpetually injured. Whether he's playing well or playing bad, he's injured all the time. I think he's injured right now. As I'm making this video. He still gets opportunities and the Celtics wanted him. And he still plays big minutes when he's able to. So I just don't understand what the difference is with Bol Bol because he plays the same as those guys. Maybe he's not as good as a defender as those guys. But again, we're making an assumption based off what? Sample sizes? We haven't given him a chance to prove himself. So, I mean, how are we going to know that? Like, he's still like 7'2" and can dribble like a guard and can shoot relatively well and, can cross people up. I just don't see how big of a difference he is. Yes, Chet and Wemby are better than him, but give him a chance to show it. You know what I'm saying? Give him a chance to show that those guys are better than him. Give him 20, 25 minutes a game. But playing 7 to 10 minutes a game, what am I going to be able to show? That's not even a full quarter. How am I going to show that I'm getting better? And maybe they want him to do more dirty work, but I think that's more dangerous for him specifically. If you want him to be more of a dirty work player, I just don't think that's a good idea. For his play style, how it's been, and just who he is personality-wise, I don't think that's his game. I think you should let him roam. I think he should be like Chet on OKC. Maybe not getting as many touches as Chet, obviously, but in OKC, SGA, the other guy, the Australian guy, even Lou Dort to a certain extent, those guys are running the show. Like Katie and Bradley Beal and Devin Booker are running the show in Phoenix, so he's not going to get the ball all the time, but Chet gets his. He's involved in that 4 or 5 man offense, and I think Bol Bol should be involved in that offense. And come on, think about it. You got Katie and Bol Bol out there. That's on both sides. You're just struggling. Because you got these 7 foot tall motherfuckers shooting threes and dribbling. You got Devin Booker, who's a sniper. You got Bradley Beal, who's one of the better guards of recent history. You're in a conundrum. You're already in a conundrum because you got Devin, Katie, and Bradley Beal out there. Then you add Bol Bol and actually let him do his thing. It's no reason they can't win a championship. And I think he can improve defensively. But again, give him a chance to improve defensively. If he's sitting on the bench, how is he going to get in-game experience? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like jobs today. Like, when you apply to a job, they're like, oh, well, we want you to have your bachelor's degree, 22 years of experience and 12 certificates, and you're like, but I just graduated high school. What are you talking? I just spent 8 years in college. What are you talking about? How am I supposed to get 22 years of experience? I'm only 25. That's what it feels like with Bol Bol. It feels like he in the regular person workforce, and they want him to have all this experience and know all of this stuff, but they're not letting him play. So it just baffles me a little bit. And if you want to go with the trying to prevent injury thing, like I said before, Chet and Porzingis perpetually has been hurt, and Chet had a very serious injury last year, and they both come back relatively the same after injuries. I think Porzingis after a while slowed down a little bit, but that was after a few injuries. You know what I'm saying? So obviously you're going to slow down. But in Boston, he looks like the Knicks. Porzingis again, like he's catching lobs, he's running hard, like, so maybe that was just the environments he was in. And I say that to say, if Bol Bol were to get hurt, hopefully he doesn't, with today's medicine and everything, I don't think that would be much of a difference. But again, even if he does get hurt and regresses a bit, you guys aren't letting him play. So what's the difference from him regressing after getting hurt or y'all not letting him play? Either way, he's not on the court. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just feel like Bol Bol has been being treated differently in comparison to other unicorns in the NBA today. And I think that's wrong. And I think he should get more playing time. And I think he should just get a chance. Now, if he gets a chance, like if he plays 20 games and he's plays 20 games at 25 minutes a game and he does nothing, hey, I was wrong. That nigga sucks. Right? But give him a chance to show you that. And I don't think he has. And at the end of the day, guys, unicorn lives matter, man. All right, y'all, this has been another episode of The 3 on PLAXtv. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ding that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video. Let me know down in the comments down below how you feel about Bol Bol. Do you think he should get a chance? Do you think he sucks? Do you think there's a other reason that he isn't playing? Let me know in the comments down below. And most of all, YouTube, I love you guys. Peace out.
It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
Damn. My mic about to die. I gotta make this a quick one.